Loves, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be reviewing this concealer by Hailey's Beauty. So I never tried this concealer before. I do have heard so many things about it. I wanted to bring to you guys. So if you guys want to see how in what products I use for my face, of how to set my foundation and how this concealer worked out for me, then just keep on watching. So today I'm gonna be using, well, I already put on my moisturizer and I did all my skincare for the whole day today. The primer that I used is this one. I used the No Pore Problem Prime Essential, and this is the primer. So it looks like this. You guys, this primer feels so amazing in the skin. It feels like kind of like a serum, and it's kind of clear a little bit. It smells so good in the skin. And of course I'm gonna be putting on this one right now. It's in the Cover FX blurring primer. So I'm gonna be taking this one pretty much just in my T-zone area. You guys, this primer is so good as well. I love it because I like to take this primer just here on where my T-zone is, and pretty much just take it right here only, because I don't need it anywhere else since my skin is pretty much smooth on my forehead, but I just like it. I don't know if you guys saw the difference, how here it was like really shiny, and then you can see how the Cover FX primer modifies that shine. So I guess this primer, I would tell you, if you're like an oily skin person, I would definitely recommend this, because this one keeps you pretty much matte the whole day, and also covers your pores pretty well, because as you've seen right here, my pores are pretty much gone. You can barely see anything. The foundation that I'm gonna be taking too is this one called Hailey's. So this is in the shade 250. So I'm taking this foundation that I want to use so you guys can see pretty much how they work together. And I pretty much like this foundation because it works so well on the skin, and it's like you get this as full to or light coverage if you want to do it with like a brush. I've done it with a brush before, and this gives you like a pretty flawless. Okay, so pretty much, I don't know if you guys have seen my previous video that I review this foundation, and it's so beautiful. So if you guys want to see that review on this foundation, I'll be leaving it up here in the top so you can click on it and go watch it. But I'm gonna be taking this, pretty much just dotting it everywhere. That's how I do it all the time with all my foundations. I pretty much just like to dab it. I'm just gonna take my beauty blender. You can take a brush like I was saying, but I like my beauty blender. I would say that I can't change my beauty blender to a brush. I like how a really full coverage too. As you guys are seeing, this is such a pretty foundation. Pretty much it's covering everything, you guys. Like, the foundation looks so well on the skin right now. So right now what I'm gonna be doing, I'm just pretty much gonna add my powder, and I'm gonna be using is this one by Wet n Wild Photo Focus translucent powder. And this is kind of, oh yes, this is in the 502 OV. So this is kind of like a white powder. So pretty much I'm just gonna put this everywhere. So as you're seeing, this is pretty much the matte side, and this is like the shiny side. It looks more natural, more radiant to my skin, but I have to set my foundation with the powder. My concealer, and this is in the shade name Medium Neutral. So I'm gonna be taking this for my under eyes, because as you guys are seeing, look at this under eyes, you guys. So I'm just taking pretty much this concealer around, and as you're seeing, it's pretty much like the same color, but I'm gonna add a little bit. Pretty much it's like a light coverage concealer, but you guys, the formula blends so well with the foundation. I'm gonna be adding it with a brush, and this side I'm gonna be adding it with the beauty blender. I feel like with the brush it would give you a little bit more full coverage to this side. Take this like this, like right there, and blend it in well So now I'm gonna blend it in with my Smashbox brush right here. So it's pretty small, and I'm just gonna be tapping this concealer pretty much here. Close my eyes so I can prime my eyelid as well with this. But I feel like this brush is gonna give me more of the full coverage than the Beauty Blender. My eyes are like brightening up right now. See the difference? Like this eye looks more like a full coverage, and the other side looks more like a natural coverage. It's a little bit more swollen. So, okay, I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Wow, you guys. I feel like, oh my gosh, I never seen my under eyes so amazing. I feel like if you're applied to a next like layer of it, it's gonna give you like full coverage. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I never seen my eyes so awakening. And look at this one. I feel like I want to add another layer to this side right now. Oh my goodness. Layer of this concealer to this other side and see how it works for me. The brush, it gives you a little bit more of the coverage than the Beauty Blender for sure. Setting out my concealer pretty much with the powder. Taking this little brush so I can take those wrinkles off my under eyes and then set. Can you like admire my concealer and foundation today? Oh my goodness, I'm just like, oh my gosh. And my face looks so flawless, you guys. No kidding. They shook how my under eyes look. Like, I can't get over it how they look. Literally so shook how you can build it up and it gives you more of a full coverage. I did not like the product with the Beauty Blender because I feel like the Beauty Blender absorbs all the product in and it gives you more like a natural coverage to the under eyes. But with a brush, you guys, I use this Smashbox brush, and this is the blurring concealer. It's so well, and I love how it gives you that coverage, and you can pretty much build it up, because with some products or concealers you can't build up the formula because it's whenever you put it on it's like drying. No, this is not drying at all. It's like hydrating to your eye. Now it's 11:32, so as you guys are seeing, look, that's my background, but it's 11:32. Check in 3 more hours. So right now I'm just gonna pretty much finish my whole makeup, and I'll be right back with you guys. I just wanted to come in here and tell you that I finished my final look, and if you guys want to see this eyeshadow how it came out and more closer to my eyes, then I'll be having it on my Instagram, and what kind of products I use, then I'll be leaving it in the description down below. Now you guys are seeing my face look so glowy, so beautiful with this foundation. I feel like it gives me that natural flawless to my skin. It makes me like, oh my gosh, you guys, my skin looks so good, you guys. I don't know if it's a primer or this, but I have used this foundation before, and I have told you guys that it gives me that flawless looking look. So I'm so obsessed with this foundation, and of course this concealer. As you guys are seeing, my eyes are so bright right now. Like, I never seen my eyes actually this bright before. Like I told you guys, I'm not like a huge fan of concealers, but you guys, it's such a good concealer. You have to try it, you know. But you guys, so this is pretty much how my under eyes is looking. So right now, as you guys are seeing, this is my concealer. It's pretty much not creasing at all. It's staying in place. So yeah, you guys, I'll check in a few minutes back with you guys. It's currently 12:42, so yeah, 12:42 right there. Currently 8:43. I'm not even kidding with you guys. It's like really super late. I know I said I was gonna go check in 3 hours, but I totally forgot. So I came back and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to check with them, and I did not put anything, no retouch, no nothing. I wanted you guys to see the whole result of how my face still looks. Every single foundation that I do have, I always get creases here in my smile line because I smile way too much. So that's where I'm most prone with foundations. So pretty much under my eyes, it still looks good. My eyes got watery a little bit, so as you guys can see here, a little smear right here of the eyeliner came off a little bit off there, but pretty much so great still. There's no dryness under my eyes or anything like that. The concealer looks pretty great, but as you guys are seeing right here, I've been having a lot of problems with my eyelash glue lately. Like usually they would come off from here and this side. If you guys have any like eyelash glue that you use, if you can comment down below what kind of eyelash glue you use, that'd be so great and I'll be so thankful for you guys. The concealer, it looks great, and my glow is still on. As you guys can see, there is no fading of the foundation. It's still intact. So you guys, I forgot to mention to you guys, I already got this concealer dirty. It has 5.6 milliliter, 0.19 fluid ounce here. So as you guys can see, that's how much of the product it has. So I mean, I think it would last me for quite a while. My lipstick is gone, my eyelash is halfway gone. So right now it's almost time for me to go to bed. So I'm fixing to take off my makeup, and I just wanted to comment here and tell you guys about the final result of the concealer. There's nothing wrong with it. It still has that full coverage. There's still no creasing under the eyes, so it's perfect right now. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mention to you guys that I'm so sorry if my little baby hairs were all over the place. I forgot to put some pomade to them, but yeah, you guys, I just wanted to tell you that.